Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Dinelson Lamet gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Kevin Pillar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
First pitch, 111.
The 1-0. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll bases are empty, 1 man out. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
That is Bird, the right fielder, number 9.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
1-0. Here it is. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this.
Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rockies 1, the Padres coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. German Marquez is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Settling in now, Jake Cronenworth. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jake Cronenworth has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Tony Walters is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Now playing second base, number 14, Tony Walters. Batting second.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Fair.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Cronenworth gets his lead at first, nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down, and he's safe.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So striding in, Manny Machado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. Tatis takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The 1-2. First and second now, one man out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base-on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One ball, one strike to count. The 1-1 home. Now a chopper to first. Might only get one. One there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-1 home.
Nope. Nope. Upstairs.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
2 well executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. This is pulled into right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, Dom Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Nunez A California native, actually. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Will Myers.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping into the box, Austin Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now to the plate, Trent Grisham. He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Jurickson Profar digs in next.
Second baseman.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Profar.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Cronenworth.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Comes set and the 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Runner at first here, one man out. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Tommy Pham is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, he's got to find a way to get himself out of this. This is constant traffic, and here he finds himself in the second with 2 outs, and he's still giving up knocks.
Boy, it's about trying to limit the pitch count. Also, only in the second inning here, and his pitch count's getting up, up, up. He's had a lot of traffic on the bases, so he really needs to get out of this one right here.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. needs to get back to being aggressive.
Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Friars. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1. I got to count 1 and 2.
Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Grisham. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Hey now, he's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2-1 to David Dahl.
2-1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder.
3 balls.
Charlie Blackmon will be next. Ready on 3 and 1. Here it comes.
You got a full count.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to, he was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-1 home.
The count is 3 and 1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Pilar rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the Rockies have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Trevor Story stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Daniel Murphy steps in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Popped him up. Tatis is there. And the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the 3rd now. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
And the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Sliced hard on the ground. Arenado's got it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Myers.
Digging in, Will Myers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Nola.
Stepping in, Austin Nola. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
He started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Two out, nobody on. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Trent.
Ready to take his hacks again, Trent Grisham, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Padres leave 1, and after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So striding forward now, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Nola goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Left side, but well foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit to third. Machado has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. He singled his last time up.
The second baseman, Jurickson.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just inside. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Profar, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Padres down in order. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Striding in for the Rockies, Dom Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Dom Nunez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
1 out, nobody on. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Two and 1 the count to Pillar. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, David Dahl, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. This one's flared out toward left. In comes the left fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Trevor Story steps in now, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 3-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Grounded weakly toward third. Has to barehand it. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Garrett Richards answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Daniel Murphy will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The set and the 1-1. Outside 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Machado now on 0-1. And it's 1-1. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Popped up. Nunez waits on it. 1 out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball in.
Will Myers is on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. He pulls this one into right. Blackman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Striding into the box, Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up into the 5th inning. They could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 3-2 San Diego. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball well outside. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone. The
2-1 home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Grisham's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Back goes Grisham, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Tony Walters.
Digging in, Tony Walters. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So now to the plate, Dom Nunez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kevin Pillar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The set and the 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
To 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They're down 3-2. Carlos Estevez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Nunez is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Stepping up to the plate, Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the 2nd out.
The designated hitter, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Digging in now, Jake Cronenworth. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Now the pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're up 3-2. Drew Pomeranz comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Leading off the inning, David Dahl, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And he misses. 2-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder, still going back, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 5-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Emilio Pagan comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Emilio Pagan. The first baseman, number 9.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here's the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Now a drive out to left center field. Around first is Murphy taking the turn for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Walter.
Ready for another shot now. Tony Walters, so far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-0 pitch on its way. Two outs here with a runner at third. Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 5-3 Colorado. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
In there for strike 1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Helpful.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Machado now on 0-1.
1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ball 3. Down to 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando.
Jairo Diaz enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Incomplete. Now pitching for Colorado, number 37, Jairo Diaz.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Eric Hosmer. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Get down, 1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Will Myers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's Will Myers, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now at the plate, Austin Nola. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. One and 1. Here it is.
Back outside.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the dive. It's there. He got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Matt Strom is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
55, Matt Strom.
Striding in once again, Dom Nunez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down. That's
2-1.
2-1.
One out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now back, left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping into the box, David Dahl. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And right into the shift. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Rockies lead this one 5-3. James Pazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Trent Grisham.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
First pitch on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Well, there's another bullet base hit. They've already stranded 11 runners. Could this be the even dozen, D-Row?
This is a hitting coach's nightmare right here. You work so hard to learn how to hit with runners in scoring position. To leave 11, potentially 12 runners on base is a sin.
Here's Jurickson Profar. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Throw far ahead. Worth, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Greg Allen will come on now and pinch run here.
Pinch running at first for the Padres.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And that misses 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Scott Oberg is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Manny Machado will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Dahl. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they take a 7-5 lead.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out.
Up next to the Padres, not shortstop.
To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
Look out, 1-1.
4 runs here in this half inning. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Popped him up. Nunez moving to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Into the box, Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Fouled off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pilar's there, and the inning is over. But not before the Padres strike for 4 runs, all coming via the grand slam. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's now 7-5. Kirby Yates comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Kirby.
Greg Garcia will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2.
Ball, that's low.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike now. The 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. A big crowd here downtown. 42,445 on their feet in San Diego. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Lays out and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. San Diego came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Matt Strom claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kirby Yates closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious San Diego Padres. 7 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rockies, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.